Hello guys! Today is Tuesday, 9th of February of 2016. So we're going to do all Windows startup and shutdown sounds version 4.0, Windows 3.1 to Windows Server 2016. Because this is one of them, Windows startup and shutdown sounds. It's only on 28 minutes and 52 seconds. And I'm just gonna be doing, because it's just long, because Windows Whistler will be using fake sounds and not the real sounds. So looks like we are going to do with us some betas that are just gonna be doing. If you want to stick with these operating systems, and do not take long for it, actually, especially 1 hour. Okay, so we are going to do all Windows startup and shutdown sounds version 4.0 to Windows Server 2016. So I'm going to be startup and shutdown sounds. Hey, what is the operating system would you like to do this Windows 2000 beta? I could choose Windows 2000 Professional Beta 3 pre-release build 1946. What operating system is that? It's Windows 2000 RTM startup and shutdown sounds on Windows 2000. Oh no! I'm not using Windows 2000 RTM startup and shutdown sounds on Windows 2000. What? Why not? Because I'm still going to use Windows 2000 Professional Beta 3 on Windows 2000. But this is RTM, not build 2195. It's a different startup and shutdown sounds. Besides, I never saw RTM startup and shutdown sounds on Windows 2000. Well, whatever you said, it does not matter. It is the same operating system. So this automatically means I'm going to use Windows 2000 Beta 3 startup and shutdown sounds on Windows 2000, including Windows ME and Neptune, build 5111, not just the NT. If you want to get an operating system, please choose something else like Windows Me. No, you stupidestes. Hordes, don't argue with me. You are losing this one. Are you kidding me right now? That's just so unfair. You are making up excuses to keep upsetting me. I am not making up excuses to not let me get whatever you want. I want Windows 2000 RTM startup and shutdown sounds on Windows 2000. I want Windows 2000 RTM startup and shutdown sounds on Windows 2000. Please. I wanted the RTM on build on Windows 2000. Stop this crappy behavior. You are making people look at us. Let me have the Windows 2000 RTM startup and shutdown sounds on Windows 2000. It is that hard to let me have the RTM? You listen to me right now. I'm going to use Windows 2000. I'm not going to use Windows 2000 RTM startup and shutdown sounds on Windows 2000 because it's only on Windows 2000 Beta 3 called, and it is not acceptable to repeat these Beta 3s like builds. Now please focus on that hasn't been using this beta. But SK Jamin, I like Windows 2000 RTM stuff. Like I already told you, this is RTM, not Beta 3. Too bad. I'm still not using RTM, and I mean it. Choose something different. If you keep this as this, no. Either you let me use Windows 2000. If you let you use Windows 2000 RTM startup and shut down sounds on Windows 2000, I will have to no sexually abusive language. That is not appropriate at all. Stop misuse this. Or you have to go bars and home, and you will hana and go. Oh my sweetie, twat. Don't.
So you better stop with the name calling. That's not nice.
I want Windows 2000 RTM startup and shut down sounds on Windows 2000. I want Windows 2000 RTM startup and shut down sounds on Windows 2000. I want Windows 2000 RTM startup and shut down sounds on Windows 2000. I want Windows 2000 RTM startup and shut down sounds on Windows 2000. I want Windows 2000 RTM startup and shut down sounds on Windows 2000. I want Windows 2000 RTM startup and shut down sounds on Windows 2000 now.
Mitchell, stop it! You are creating a big embarrassment in the store. Get up off the floor and stop kicking and screaming like a baby. I will not tell you again.
Use Windows 2000 RTM startup and shut down sounds on Windows 2000. Use Windows 2000 RTM startup and shut down sounds on Windows 2000. Use Windows 2000 RTM startup and shut down sounds on Windows 2000. Use Windows 2000 RTM startup and shut down sounds on Windows 2000.
I've had enough of your behavior, you crybaby. We are leaving the store and you're not getting anything ever. Now get up.
Since you won't use RTM right now, I will destroy this button. Hey, you better know what did you just say. Get back over here. Oh no! It's Windows Whistler? Yep. It's reversed beta 3. We have breaking news that we have location of all Windows startup and shutdown sounds on Windows 2000 because when he couldn't get the RTM because he uses like an actual beta, like build. Let's go see what the Windows think. I was busy trying to look at top 40 deals for my current no, that's the video next week when I suddenly got operating systems and like is this over not using RTM that he can have. I'm a dad with you 2 young children and you got one of the 2 kids traumatized. For this server, your second would be all Windows. This is all Windows startup and shutdown sounds and Windows 10. Hey you. It's all Windows. Look at these operating systems with all Windows. Keep it up. This all Windows startup and shutdown sounds. Hey, get over here. Stay tuned after a small commercial break. We'll be back for more coverage. We can believe that you ended startup and shutdown sounds on Windows 2000. And now we have ended. And even worse, we ended Windows Server 2016 with 28 minutes and 52 seconds. There'll be no chocolate Valentine for you. And you're getting cold with you. Another thing. I'm not using anymore Windows 2000 RTM startup and shutdown sounds on Windows 2000 garbage for the rest of your life. And there will be no exceptions from this build 1983-2000.3. But I like Windows 2000 RTM startup and shutdown sounds on Windows 2000. don't you use Windows 2000 Beta 3 build 1983 to build 2000.3 startup and shutdown sounds on Windows 2000? Please. Too bad. We trust you because I used Windows 2000 build 2000 startup and shutdown sounds on Windows 2000. It is used like an actual Beta 3 build 2000 because all of you is using betas and the fake sounds and knocked it out. It is time to grow up and stop using fake sounds all the time. Windows 2000 startup and shutdown sounds on Windows 2000 is only on build 1983 to 2000.3. These operating systems is only on like a betas, build 1983 to build 2000. You're gonna be doing on 20th of July. And you're gonna be doing on 20th of July, I'm going to use Windows 2000 RTM startup and shutdown sounds on Windows 2000. And see you, or I'm gonna subscribe, or else. Okay. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Bye.